stretch the rations 4 more days is a real dip punch. I'm gonna dip this potato in some crushed Vicodin. And there's nobody who can stop me. It has been 7 days since I ran out of ketchup.
So now I have to hold out until the probe gets here with more food. You want to see what minimal calorie count looks like? Standard issue ration, but instead of 3 of these every 1 day, I'm now eating 1 of these every 3 days. This is a meatloaf, so here's today's allotment. Of course, I've supplemented with potato, which I'm beginning to hate with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. And now they've asked me to do that.
Right, let's do the math. Our service mission here was supposed to last 31 souls. For redundancy, they sent 68 souls worth of food. That's for 6 people. So for just me, that's going to last 300 souls, which I figure I can stretch to 400 if I ration. So I got to figure out a way to grow 3 years worth of food here on a planet where nothing grows. Luckily, I'm a botanist. Mars will come to fear my botany powers.
Good news, I may have a solution to my heating problem. Bad news, it involves me digging up the radioisotope thermoelectric generator. Now, if I remember my training correctly, one of the lessons was titled, "Don't dig up the big box of plutonium," Mark. I get it, RTGs are good for spacecraft, but if they rupture around humans, no more human. Which is why we buried it when we arrived, and planted that flag so we would never be stupid enough to accidentally go near it again. But, as long as I don't break it. I almost just said everything will be fine out loud. Look, the point is, I'm not cold anymore. And sure, I could choose to think about the fact that I'm warm because I have a decaying radioactive isotope riding right behind me, but right now I got bigger problems on my hands. I have scoured every single data file on Commander Lewis's personal drive. This is officially the least disco song she owns.
To what end? Why would he leave the relative safety of the hab?
We think that he plans to travel to the Ares 4 launch site in order to make contact with us, but it would be a dangerous gamble.
But if we could talk to him, we would tell him to stay put and to trust that we are doing everything in our power to bring him home alive.